Hey everybody, I'm Natasha.
And I'm Bill.
With Nursing Our Travel Bug. We have been heading westward, and today we are coming to you from...
Big Bend National Park. Give him a spin.
Ooh, spin it out. Spin it out.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's more clever than just spinning your body, I guess. That's what I thought you were going to do.
Mm-hmm. So we are going to show you some fun sights and some fun hikes around Big Bend National Park here in the wintertime.
Yep, we're spending 3 days here, or 3 nights, but yeah, pretty much first night was just sleeping. We're actually staying right outside the park at Stillwell RV Park. Not much to look at, not much going on there, which is perfect for us. All we're doing is sleeping.
Yeah.
No cell service. Not one TV channel comes in. We're roughing it.
No internet, no radio, nothing. So it's kind of nice to just unplug and enjoy the nature of this national park.
Yep, it's a first for us. And again, we're spending time with Natasha's dad, Pat. So just nice, just kick back and relax. Let's go see what we can see. What's so big about Big Bend? Big Bend National Park with you today. We are going to share 3 tips to make your day in the park more enjoyable. Tip number 1, be sure to fuel up before you go. As you can see here, they do have gas here in the park, but the prices are pretty darn steep. I think they're 60 to 70 cents a gallon more than the closest town, so be sure you have a full tank. Big Bend National Park certainly lives up to its name as big. In fact, it's over 800,000 acres. So tip number 1, be sure and fuel up your tank before you go.
Hi, I'm Will.
And I'm Bella. And today we're doing our Junior Ranger program.
We like to do it every time we go to a national park.
You can learn about all the nature around the national parks and around the place that you're visiting.
When you complete your Junior Ranger program, you usually get a badge and a pencil.
Or sticker.
So let's go do it.
Homeschool. Woo! We took a drive to the most southern point by road in Big Bend National Park, and we have come to the Bokia Visitor Center, and they suggested this pretty easy, moderate hike to the Bokia Canyon Trail.
Pretty simple. There are some stairs, so I don't know if it's really accessible if you have trouble with stairs. Probably don't want to do this trail, but
Yeah.
pretty easy, and I'm sure if we need to go back up now, we'll let you know how that turns out. But a fun little fact, we had our first folks come up to us and say, "Hey, we watch your channel." So that's cool.
Yeah, they were fellow travel nurses, and they're actually heading to Arizona as well. So hello to the Goff family. It was just so fun to run into them and to have someone recognize us.
How cool is that?
But this Bokia Canyon Trail is 1.4 mile round trip hike. You can get vista views of the Rio Grande River, and then you can continue hiking down and actually go down to the water's edge. It is so beautiful, all of the blues, the greens, the browns, and it's pretty chilly.
Yeah, ran into a couple vendors along the way that come across the river, but
Some caballeros.
good for them. Had some neat little crafts that they had there.
Yeah. So just a fun little area to hike down, pretty easy hike, not taking too long, at least for us. I guess overall, be a moderate hike. There is some loose gravel on the trail, so you just have to be a little careful. But a great little hike to explore some of the beauty of Big Bend and, of course, the Rio Grande.
Well, let's head back up. See how long that takes me.
Before, we've got my dad, Pat, here traveling along with us.
Yeah, they wanted to see if an old fart can climb mountains. Yeah.
Well, how successful were you?
I went up and over and come back again. Now I'm here to report.
Not too bad for a, what is it, 62-year-old?
61. God, make me older than I is.
So there you go. Even for older folks, you too can make it. If you need to stop and fuel up, or get a little provisions, or you just want to explore the native area outside of Big Bend, head west. You will come across this quaint little town of Terlingua.
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 Bienvenidos a Terlingua.
Yep, found a gas station. It's about 10 cents cheaper than inside the park per gallon. And they even have the trading post, little gift shop. And they have drinks and snacks and all the touristy stuff.
But this town is full of a lot of history. So if you're into that sort of thing, this place is for you. We stumbled upon some ruins of the first folks who lived here, as well as a cemetery.
The cemetery dates from the late 1800s when Terlingua became a mercury mining town. The Terlingua Cemetery is still used by the local community, evidenced by the newer graves. Each November 2nd, people gather here to celebrate the Day of the Dead, La Dia de los Muertos, and pay their respects to the departed.
It's just interesting to hear how this town came to be. It sounded like there was a lot of Mexican immigrants who came here to work in the mines because this was a huge mining town.
And though it is labeled as a ghost town, there is still folks inhabiting the area. But yeah, just come on by. Check it out.
Now, we're going to drive back into the park.
What was your crime?
I didn't have my mask on. Depending on the time of year you visit. Tip number 2, dress in layers. Start off this morning, it was 30-something degrees, and now it's hot. It's only 70-something, but that sun sure feels hot to me.
Now, there may be little convenience shops and general stores here in the park, but tip number 3 is to bring provisions. Yes, this is a large park. You visit those areas and you're going to pay a pretty penny for little snacks and stuff. So be sure to pack a lunch and bring plenty of water so that you can stay hydrated. It'll save you money and you won't get hangry in the middle of the day. That has been our time here at Big Bend National Park. Day 1, we went and explored the Rio Grande Village and the Bokias Canyon Trail. We also explored Panther Junction Visitor Center, where the kids picked up their Junior Ranger booklets. Day 2, we went the other direction and headed west.
All the way west to Terlingua. Little ghost town fun walking around, and we headed back in the park.
We stopped at the Castellon Visitor Center, learned a lot of unique facts about Big Bend and its early inhabitants before it became a national park. Then we went on to La Santa Helena and did the river walk down there, and you're just standing under the big mesas. It's just like a huge wall straight up. Beautiful down there though.
Favorites!
My favorite part of the park was Castellon, to learn about all the history of the park.
My favorite was going down to the Rio Grande River. Or just the Rio Grande, because it means big river.
My favorite was the Bokia Trail. Because yes, you ended up at the Rio Grande River, but you had glorious views.
I have to agree. I really enjoyed the Bokia Canyon Trail as well. It was nice to get out and stretch our legs after being in a vehicle for so many hours. And yeah, the Rio Grande, who knew it was such a beautiful river? That and just the canyon views and being able to just kind of be a stone's throw from Mexico. That was pretty amazing. Another amazing part about this trip was that my dad got to come along. So we got to get Grandpa in the shot. So it was pretty special to be road tripping with my dad and explore this big, beautiful national park with him as well.
Good time. Open air. No mask.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, found it informative or mildly entertaining, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Have you been to Big Bend? What are some hikes or some sites that we may have missed that you enjoyed? Let us know.
And subscribe.
And ring that bell.
I'm Bella.
I'm Natasha
I'm Bill.
I'm Will.
I'm Pat.
with Nursing Our Travel Bug, encouraging you to nurse what makes you happy.
Sayonara.
Happy.